Now to some breaking news on the government shutdown. Air traffic controllers are missing their first paycheck as the stalemate in Washington drags out. Fox 5's Richard Giacovas is live at LaGuardia Airport, where Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy addressed the situation. This was just a short time ago, Richard.
Yeah, Bianca, the pressure is real for these air traffic controllers. We stood here at LaGuardia 2 weeks ago when those federal workers, essential workers, went to work with half a paycheck. And now this is the first day they go to work without getting paid. And with that Thanksgiving travel week just a few weeks away, the federal government is warning that the strain on air travel is about to get much worse. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy, as you mentioned, along with members of the National Air Traffic Controllers Association, speaking today inside LaGuardia's Terminal B, comes one day after more than thousands of flights across the country were delayed yesterday. These air traffic controllers are essential workers, meaning they must show up to work and stay for that 10-hour day, working without pay, not knowing if they can put the food on the table tonight, if they can continue sending their kids to daycare, if they can continue paying their medical bills, all real-life issues. But the options have run out. Duffy's saying there really is no contingency plan, nothing left in the FAA budget. And so the only way to get paid is to reopen the government, he says. But with no end in sight on this 28th day of the shutdown, there is lots of worry.
The answer is open up the government, or Senate Democrats vote for the bill that pays the men and women who have to come to work every single day to keep America operational. Really simple solutions. I get there's differences in priorities and policies, but negotiate that when the government is open. Don't hold America hostage.
We had a partial paycheck already. We missed a full paycheck today. America's air traffic controllers are now having to focus on how do they put gas in the car? How do they take care of their children? How do they pay for child care? And as the Secretary said, that makes the system less safe. And then the only way to make it safe is to reduce the number of aircraft in it.
Now, before this shutdown, the FAA was already short about 3,000 air traffic controllers. So imagine what this shutdown it's doing. Now, remember, it's illegal. They're essential workers for them to strike. They have to report to work, but they can call out sick air traffic controllers. And Secretary Duffy says that's already been happening in places like Atlanta and the West Coast and Los Angeles, which means that these air traffic controllers are starting to wear thin. He does assure the public, as for now, flying is still safe, but that this could only get much worse. We're live at LaGuardia this afternoon. Richard Giacovas, Fox 5 News. Bianca.
That could definitely deteriorate a lot more worse. We'll see how things play out with this. Richard, thanks for the update.